I want to show you guys one more thing. So I was at the New Year's markets today, and I was in a spending mood. I was on a shopping spree today and yesterday. So I'm gonna show you what I got because I bought more than I would normally do, and in addition to food, in addition to well, food that I ate on the spot. So where should I start? So yesterday I got some these from like one stall. This is a I don't even know what you would call this. So I'll describe it and then chat. You guys tell me what you would call this, okay? So this is just like a decorative thing that you put on the slam on the wall, like you stick it on the wall, and it just looks nice. And it's a bee because, if you guys know, I live in Manchester and we love our symbol, the worker bee. And it's weird because I normally hate bugs, but like I've been here for so long, the bee, the symbol has really grown on me. So I just like seeing it now. And there's like some extra leaves and stuff so that it looks more Asian. I don't know. It just feels, it looks nice, and it's like hexagon, and hexagons are the bestagons. I think I've seen a video from Bee Here Now or someone saying this is not an actual bee because the numbers of legs are wrong. I can't tell. But yeah, what would you call this? What would be a noun for this kind of thing that you just put on a wall as decoration? This is a magnet. I got. It says 我哋真係好撚鍾意香港. It means we really fucking love Hong Kong. And it's like a common saying. So I got it. It felt appropriate. It's one of the few instances where I actually bargained with the shopkeeper and got a bargain out of it. Because in the West, right, in the UK at least, it's bargaining is not as much of a thing as in some other cultures. And so I'm not used to doing it. So I was so glad when I got to actually save some money just by asking for it. This one is a nice little decorating thing. I don't know what you call this. So this is what, again, chat, tell me what you would call this, okay? This is the kind of stuff that drivers would dangle underneath their rear mirror. I sort of have something similar. I don't know if you can see it. It's been here forever. It's been here for at least a year. So this is something I've had since like late 2024. It's something I bought from Cornwall. It says Nadelik Lowen, which is Merry Christmas in Cornish. When I was in the souvenir shop, I was like, I've got to get something related to the Cornish language. So I got this. So it's been dangling here since then. So this is something very similar with some other symbols on them. Ornament, just an ornament, sure. Polish we call it drewniana wycinanka. Wycinanka. Oh, because you like wycięte. To jest wycięte, tak? Wycinanka, wycięta z drewna. Ale bardzo fajnie wygląda. We're gonna get to the Polish stuff very soon. What else? Got a pair of earrings for my partner. We can skip that. Everything is falling on my desk. I've got this. This is a baked good that we call lo po bang. Again, someone let me know if this is a thing in other parts of China as well. Lo po bang literally is a wife cake. They do translate it to wife cake. And I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's pastry on the outside, and there's filling. It's like, what's the word for that? It's chewy. It's chewy filling on the inside. And this one is actually made from, I forgot the name of that flower again. Is it osmanthus? Osmanthus, yeah. So it is a design by that shop owner himself. And it's made from the osmanthus flower, and it's really fragrant. It's really nice. Yeah, guai fa in Cantonese, they call that flower. And by the way, the thing that drew my attention to that shop was the name of the shop, because it's called Amao. Amao would be just like a nickname for someone called Mao. The reason why it's interesting is because we have an idiom in Cantonese. It's called "a mao jing bang." So literally, "a mao jing bang" is that person named Mao is making a cake, and the meaning of the idiom is like, oh, it's like doing that is pointless, or you. What's the different? What's an English idiom for something similar? I can't come up with a similar idiom in English, but like, yeah, pointless thing you're doing, basically. So that guy just called himself this because this supposed character named Mao is famous for making cakes. And last but not least, I bought 2 books by an illustrator from Japan who lives in Hong Kong. And it is like a depiction of various housing estates around Hong Kong, because Hong Kong consists of lots of different housing estates, especially when it comes to public housing. So we've got like public housing estates and private housing estates. Most of these are public, so they all look like this. You might have seen from like the pictures showing how dense Hong Kong is. So they look like that. They're quite dense. But the thing is, each of them have like a different character. And this illustrator just went around various estates around Hong Kong and depicted life there, what's notable about them, or just little things in life. And that got me emotional. And especially when I saw some estates that are familiar to me, like one that was near where I went to church as a kid, or the one where my partner lives, or the one that burnt down a few months back. And then this other book is like a bunch of other estates. I think one of them is near where I went to school. So when I saw, for example, let me try to show you. This big bridge. Yeah, this one. So when I went to secondary school, whenever I wanted to go to like the town center and to go to shops or restaurants and stuff, I would go across this big bridge. So yeah, it felt, yeah, I was like, oh, I could not buy these. They just have so much connection to me. Beating a dead horse, teaching them to suck eggs. Let me. It's really hard to explain idioms outside of a context, right? Because the idiom would come to mind when I'm using it in a context, but when I'm trying to just explain it, it's quite difficult. Oh, okay. Let's see what the dictionary says, because apparently the dictionary has it. So I like Wiktionary for that. How do I switch over? So, mao jing bang. So it's a kind of it's a special format of idioms that we have in Cantonese. So usually the first part is some sort of setup or a pun or something, and then there's like the punchline, which is basically what you're trying to say. And it means to do something unnecessary, to ruin things by doing something superfluous, or to do something that failed. Which, yeah, pretty similar to what I just said. So the translation, literal translation is Mao, the person, makes cakes. Huh? Whichever kind of cake. Yeah, okay. So whatever. So when there is a cake that's missing, or you don't have that cake, he will make that cake. See, that actually doesn't sound bad. That sounds like a good thing, but it's used disapprovingly. So when you're saying someone is doing something pointless or superfluous, yeah, that's kind of pointless, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of cute that he named himself, his brand, after this idiom.